What we have here today is a 22-inch Viking whole house window fan. This is a model number 955. The fan dates to sometime around 1954. It's a 2-speed electrically reversible fan, utilizing push-button controls there right in front. The fan's in very nice shape for its age. I got it from the son of the original owner. He was cleaning out his house because he was moving into assisted living. And I bought a few fans from him. This is the biggest one that I bought. Here on the side here, you can see the original window slides that went on each side of the fan. And this cloth envelope is a few spring clips to fasten it. And down here we got the original box. I'll show you more on that in a minute. But yeah, we'll walk around the back side of it. Yeah, 4-wing blade. And you slide those bars out on each side. And that's how you fasten those panels on with some clips. Very interesting design on these. The earlier Vikings were designed pretty much identical to the home cooler. But this one here has basically an inverted design where the motor is on top. It's the only drawback to this design is that it's really awkward trying to carry this thing around because the main dead weight's up on the upright corner, as I'm trying to say. But other than that, it's a pretty unique design. The earlier Vikings, that were oriented like, the other way, had a 3-wing blade. This one has of course, 4-wing. So, everything is original, even down to the cord and plug. The motor in this fan is a Packard. It's a 1.6 horsepower motor, no amp rating stamped in there. It's got 1150 RPM low speed and a 1750 RPM high speed. To my knowledge, that is the original build to the fan. I'm not sure. I mean, it's definitely quite old, so I'm guessing it could be the original build. But that was what was on the fan when I got it. This fan was basically almost gum seized up solid when I got this thing. I had to take it all apart and re-lubricate everything, get it freed up. But it works like a charm now. This is low speed on exhaust. Yeah, that's a huge plus with these big belt drive window fans, is that they're very quiet and they move a good amount of air. Yeah, that belt's definitely showing signs of wear, but it still does its job, so I'm not worried about changing it out as of right now. High speed. We back away here, you can show how much air the thing's moving around the patent there. Towels above the utility sink and the like. And we're going to stop it. And we'll go ahead and turn it on. High intake. These blades are directional bias for exhaust. So intake, they're not as powerful. I mean, you really don't feel a whole lot of air coming directly at you. It's kind of moving more toward the floor and out toward the sides, which I find pretty interesting. And here's low. And back off. Yeah, the only real drawback to this design is that the guard is made onto the fan where you can't remove it. Of course, the Homart home cooler, the guard is removable. So changing the belt out on this thing is a bit more tedious. I mean, the belt can slip through the gap between the grate and the motor. The fan shaft here has a spring. Kind of hard to see it. Doesn't want to focus, but it's got a retention spring on it that you can just slide it forward and you'll be able to get the belt past it pretty easily. And you can take this top panel off here and that'll expose the 4 bolts holding the motor on. And there's also 2 oil straws here so you can oil the motor that way. And there's a circular hole here which you can reach down and oil the fan bearings. So definitely a pretty unique design. We'll drop down to the box. Fortunately, the box is in pretty beat up shape. I'll have to see what I can do about making some repairs to it. Here's the tag, shipping label tag. And going inside here, of course we just got the base. To my knowledge, there's no paperwork at all for it, so what we got here is what we have. But it's cool to see it mostly complete like this. Most of the time these are made out of like a masonite material, so those are always missing, so it's always a nice treat to see them still with the fan, especially with the original box. So that's all I got for this fan, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video on this 22-inch Viking whole house window fan model 955, dating back to 1954. Viking is a parent company, was the national radiator company out of Cleveland, Viking air conditioning division. So, yep, stay cool, take care. Thanks for watching. Peace.